Hi, I am your Floyd and Savior, Floyd Johnson. I am the host of Around the Ring podcast, and we are the proud sponsor of Loose Trunks.
Loose Trunks! SmackDown is on Tuesday. SmackDown is on Tuesday. SmackDown is on Tuesday. SmackDown. Whoa! And welcome everyone to Loose Trunks. We're covering all things SmackDown. Obviously, I'm your host, Tugboat, so thanks for sticking around. I can't do this on my own, but those other buffoons I had on earlier don't know nothing about SmackDown, so I called in the experts. And that's starting off with Adam Bomb McAvey! Yeah!
Yes.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
He's wrestling again! He's wrestling again and he's back! Oh, I love him, he's got a new t-shirt! Yay!
Yeah.
No.
He's got a new nemesis!
No. He's hardly
Got
a
a new
nemesis!
nemesis!
He's a slight
and
nuisance!
he's going to go right to the top, probably because he can already reach it.
He's not. He's a nuisance.
Look, I'm telling you, Adam, you may not agree with me, but this man does. It's the one, the only, Kevin Nine! Yeah!
Cut myself in.
Yeah, damn right you are.
Anyone who slaps Daniel Bryan silly gets a win in my book.
Slaps him silly and then gets humiliated.
Well, you know, Daniel Bryan's a very small man.
And
Small, pathetic man
and yet he
who
still
would never star in an Avengers movie. Just
Why?
saying.
Because he's a wrestler. He's not a sub.
And a horrible looking midget hobbit. Anyway, finally,
Looks like a potato.
we always need to bring the sex onto the show.
That's what we have.
So, obviously me and Callum do most of the hard work. But there is one man that is beyond us. I know, that's impossible to think, ladies. But it's true. It's Rowdy Haslam! Yeah!
That's mine.
What a fine beast. How you doing, Haslam?
I'm good, Samuel. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful!
Technically, I should have called you Tugboat. I really fucked
It's
up.
alright, I quite like it.
Oh,
A little bit of K-Fed never hurt nobody.
Except then, John.
Right,
Yeah.
And oh yeah, but that's more real life. But
The land of opportunity.
yeah, it is.
The little hobbit's back.
Yes.
Had a good Mania
The
match.
best wrestler in the world is finally back. He's cleared to wrestle, so
Obviously, he done the right thing. He stepped aside.
stepped aside.
Yep. He left his GM role.
Yeah, exactly.
Only one woman big enough for the job. Matt, can you do your best impression of her?
Scream for me.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Norwich was in the room.
Beautiful as
So yeah, we've got Paige as a GM.
Oh, yeah.
Smart
That was,
move, smart
yeah.
business.
I didn't really see it coming. It was a surprise. But
Well, after
why
that
not?
shambolic commentary during WrestleMania, I thought that would be the last we
Well, I
ever
think
saw
she
of
was just
her.
I think she was just depressed about her whole obviously situation with her having to retire. And all that lot. So
Little did she
but-
know,
yeah,
Shayna Mac would be like, whoa, which way did you go? Whoa, don't go.
Power pussy.
But
I want you to be
then
the
she didn't go.
SmackDown GM.
Yeah. Bam.
It's a good move, I think. I think so far she's done a good job. She seems confident in her role, and it's going
She
good.
looks good in the role.
Yeah.
She looks
I
good.
mean,
Yeah,
She's slowly bringing it back.
Yeah, from that, and
There's been a while where she's looked a bit like an alley cat, and now she's slowly turning on the sexy.
and then she's sort of being a bit heely, a bit heel.
Yeah.
I mean, she turned on Absolution like that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, let's
travesty, God.
Let's just start. Let's go with who's come to SmackDown. So you started with Absolution.
Yeah, I mean, I wish Riot Squad had stayed, but whatever.
I just don't give a shit about Absolution really at all.
Well, Sam, I know you're in love with Mandy Rose, so you might as well take
Cause
it
she
forward.
is my lady.
All day.
And I am her man. I love you so much. Mandy Rose. Make me the top boat of your dreams. I just love her. Look. Picture there.
Yeah, but the whole-
She's
Oh,
banging.
there.
But was
Banging.
was it like this week on SmackDown? She had a new entrance to music. It's just like a glamorized
did on her
softcore porn entrance for just walking awkwardly to the ring and occasionally
What's wrong with
touching
that?
herself.
What
You
is
know?
wrong with that? What is wrong
Yeah,
with
it's just a
that?
fucking, it's 2018. You don't need, some
Sex?
blonde bombshell,
Oh,
very awkwardly
Which
touching
man is
herself.
so angry over a blonde bombshell?
Yeah, but it's this typical, old 90s Vince. Oh yeah, got giant tits and blonde. Send her out to some really dodgy porn music.
You say this.
It
but
might have been what Emelina was going to be in all fairness.
But she had a smashing match though. She took on Becky Lynch.
She's not a terrible wrestler, but she's not
She had a
amazing.
fucking great match with Becky Lynch. Great
it was a good
match.
yeah.
Put herself in contention, for future things.
Did she though? That's what I think hurts Absolution more. They come across with Oscar as well. So you've got Oscar, Charlotte. They're going to be the headline for a while.
Do you not think Oscar's taken a bit of a back step?
Well, she lost the match, Sam. Like,
Well, no. I mean, which, by the way, we're happy about.
yeah, 100% behind that.
What
yeah.
about her losing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
We're Flair women.
Oh yeah. I follow the Flair.
I don't know. I mean,
We also got the Iconics.
Yeah, Iconics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always been a big fan of the Iconics.
That music.
music. Yeah.
Bang, isn't it?
There's a lot of fun on this couch today. I'm enjoying this. This is a happy,
Two girls that know what the
feeling.
Ashes is.
See?
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
it's SmackDown, the land of
And
opportunity.
you know what? Fair play to the girls. They've come in straight away and taken that division by the horns, gone
Rocket.
straight for Queen B,
Yeah.
or Queen F as we say, and humiliated her time and time again. And were the reason that our girl is now SmackDown champion, John Cena's new girlfriend.
Yeah.
They ruptured your boob, Charlotte.
She did burst a boob.
Yeah. Sorry to hear about
Apparently
that.
she got her front teeth knocked out as well.
In Bournemouth. She ain't having a very good time. Walking about, no boob, no teeth.
See, Vince knows
Still would.
Exactly. Anyone
Switch the belt.
would have
So-
thought, she came across Chris Brown at some point.
David's comment was amazing.
Wow. Well, I hope it was because we just said Chris Brown mentioned in this show. Let's move swiftly on.
Always been down with
But yeah, I mean,
the
the women's division looks
done.
right under Carmella.
Yeah.
Good
I
champion.
think she'll be a good heel champion for a while.
You
I'm not
know,
sure.
She won't have it that long, but yeah.
Was it? I think she'll hold it for quite a long time, actually, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
At least till SummerSlam and then.
I reckon she's going to have a shorter run. She's limited as a wrestler, so there's only so much they can do with her. And when you've got...
What about her character, though? Do you not think her character
Well, I
can
think it's a
take her further?
This week in the UK, we're going to have a celebration, right?
Damn right, bigger than the Royal Wedding.
Exactly. Fuck the Royal Wedding.
Because you never invited us.
Royal Wedding.
Why did you not invite us?
Harry, I'm one of you, man.
At least
He's one of the few gingers left in the UK. Look. From him.
We are a dying race. We should stick together. You chose your damn brother.
You know what's been interesting? I mean,
Royal
as
Wedding.
beautiful as Matt is, I'm just looking at his perfect chest, really. Jeff Hardy come over, caused quite a storm.
Yeah.
Obviously, stole the US title first night on Raw when Jinder came over.
Thank God, because
Big
Jinder-
loss for SmackDown Jinder, in my opinion.
Yes.
big loss. Yeah, great loss.
It's the Jinder.
You know, you're smash
Why
out
are you
there.
clapping
People's
Jinder?
champion.
Don't clap Jinder. He's fucking awful.
Well,
amazing.
you know,
beg your
only
pardon.
time will tell,
and
Adam.
like Jeff has.
Have you ever
Jeff has
seen
now stayed
the anti-run on YouTube? You can watch it any time.
Right here?
By this man right
Where
here.
can I watch
He
that?
sells you Jinder.
Is he?
And not just that, Jinder's hold more titles than Daniel Bryan last year. Just saying. So, anyway, that's less of the
Lots
Jinder
of people
slamming.
have.
But yeah, Jeff Hardy come along. He's had an interesting feud. He's brought Shelton Benjamin. He's got himself in the mix. I enjoy this. You know, I quite like Shelton Benjamin's music.
It's alright.
It's just nice, isn't it? There's not really much to it, but it's just generic alrightness.
I mean, he's
Let
better
us
than.
listen to,
Yeah.
I mean, he's better than Bobby Lashley.
He's come out.
Oh, yeah.
Not anyone's better than Bobby Lashley.
yeah.
But yeah, I think he's been good for the storyline. He's brought the best out in Randy Orton. I think Jeff Hardy.
He's made Randy less boring because
Making
Randy's
Randy
been
a bit
boring for
more
quite a
heel.
while. But yeah, so
Randy's slowly on the turner.
I just hope he does turn soon, Randy, because Randy's just an awful face he always is.
Yeah.
So.
His headlock after headlock after headlock isn't the most fun to watch.
They loved it in Saudi Arabia, just side note, got a huge pop.
Oh yeah, it did.
What the headlock?
Headlock.
Yeah, Randy,
It's like you can get absolutely pissed on a Randy Orton match if you're playing the headlock drinking game.
Yeah, well,
You are two balls
That's
of ball
probably-
down, mate.
headlocks and arm bars, that's where we make our
Yes.
living, isn't it? Yeah.
So We think this feud will carry on for a while with those three.
Yeah.
A little while, yeah.
I mean, until
it's
they
good
want to
for all
mix it
three,
up.
I think.
Yeah.
It's not hurting them, is it?
I'm still not liking old Bobby Roode. He's a bit.
He's no longer on SmackDown, so there's nothing to worry about.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
No,
nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about Adam on that front.
I mean, still though, I don't like him.
You know, but I'll tell you something that I am.
While we're doing it.
Something that I am enjoying. Obviously, the SmackDown tag team division become very pumped. They got the bar. Yes. You know, solid tag team to get.
It's a good move. Yeah.
Bludgeon Brothers, solid champions. Boom, boom, boom,
At the
boom,
moment,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. Yeah, for me, I like their little promo this week with the toys.
The whole toys thing, yeah, it was great.
That was weird.
Can I ask you a question about the Bludgeon Brothers?
Yes.
If they were to sell a Bludgeon Brothers replica hammer, would you buy one?
Fucking 100%. 100%.
You carry it around everywhere. Well, yeah.
I just
If I
want
was
to
to
see
go and get one from
girlfriend's
B&Q, would
face
you?
when you get this parcel
Would
from
we
the
ever buy
fucking mail.
pointless merchandise?
What's that, Sam? It's a fucking hammer. Is it a West Ham one? No, it's not actually.
I thought it was going to be one of those really awkward moments when you were going to go, is Rowan really my father? And it's going to be like, yes, Matthew.
He is.
Yes, he is. And we've been keeping that secret for a long time, and you're big enough now to know Rowan is your father.
Oh, Rowan's my father. That's not better tell Bob. He always told me it was the milkman, so whether, like, you know, Rowan was like,
Sure, Rowan was a milkman.
The real victim here is Heath Slater, who's going to be crushed when he
no.
hits. Well,
He's
I mean,
got kids, but not that one. So, yeah.
he's on Raw now. He's been on there for a while.
But yeah, so the Bludgeon Brothers, they've got good competition there.
I think they're the one team that needed the belts, and the
Yeah, they
others
did
all
need the
don't
belts.
need the belts. The Bar have had them; they're gonna run.
Yeah.
You've got like the others going for it who have fought them before. So.
Yeah, no, they're a strong tag team, and I think they'll do very well.
Tag team that are gonna maybe steal it according to our fans. And I didn't even think of this until they said so. Sanity. Who's going to be the guys to step up
I think it'll
to
be
the craziness? Sanity. Great shout.
I think it's a good thing for them to debut and maybe not have the title straight away, but
go into
pretty
a
soon,
feud.
yeah, like going for it and make it look strong. Yeah,
Wouldn't hurt the Usos, wouldn't hurt the New Day.
I'm sure they
And,
could destroy one then
you
first.
know, as we now know, the New Day and the Bar are in a qualifying match for one
be
place in the
good.
Money in the Bank, so we know they're not going to be involved in it in the foreseeable. But I think
Which one's going to be the man, though? Is it going to be Dane or is it going to be Eric Young? Clearly, no. What choice?
Eric Young's the man.
Isn't that what
Yeah,
it
no, like,
yeah.
is he going to be like, you know, the single man? Or like, you know,
I
sort of leader of it,
think
or-
it'll be.
I mean, they could freebird it, couldn't they?
Yeah, they could easily freebird it.
Especially when you got like the New Day.
The New
and
Day
stuff
do
like
as well,
that.
yeah.
You can eat it because
I still
Any
think
of them
it'd
in a
be.
match,
yeah,
that'd be
well,
great.
If I was going to guess, it'd be Dane and
Dane
Dane and Young.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then,
I bet you need Wolfie.
Yeah, well,
was it all Wolfield being
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think it'd be there, but I just think it'd be on the side. You know.
No, I think it's a bad
Interesting.
move to leave old. Was it in NXT?
Nikki Cross?
They still leave Nikki Cross in NXT,
Yeah.
which I think she was a good part of the whole sanity
But
dynamic.
Do you
I-
think that's maybe because they've got plans for her to maybe appear
I'm
as
sure-
a certain sister down the line?
What, Sister Abigail?
Who?
Nah.
Never heard of her.
Well, no, she's like her own separate character now, isn't she? As Nikki
Well,
Cross,
I don't know.
and she's doing good.
He
in,
went
in,
into
in
Lake of
singles,
Reincarnation, Sam. It's over. It's done. There you go.
Yeah, no, I know.
Move on. Her
Maybe
sister
it's
Abigail
the
would be
fantasy
bad.
that's thinking about.